In our previous lesson, we learned that a geodatabase is a specialized database designed for geographic information. But here is another important question. If a geodatabase is just a database for GIS, why are there different types? Well, the answer lies in how GIS projects are used. Example, a student working on a university assignment doesn't need the same data management system as a national mapping agency with hundreds of GIS professional editing data simultaneously. That's why ArcGIS provide types of geodatabase, each designed for a specific purpose. So we're going to be looking at the types of geodatabase in ArcGIS Pro. Our learning objectives will be by the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the different types of geodatabase in ArcGIS, explain the characteristics of each type, compare file, mobile, and enterprise geodatabase, recognize the advantages and limitation of each, choose the appropriate geodatabase for different GIS projects. Types of geodatabase. We have file geodatabase, we have mobile geodatabase, and we have enterprise geodatabase. We also have one which is now a legacy uh, file, which we call it Personal Geodatabase. Why different types of geodatabase? Imagine three different organizations. A student creating maps for class GIS project, a consulting firm with 5 GIS analysts, a national mapping agency with hundreds of employees, student, small company, national GIS agency. Should all of them use the same type of geodatabase? Well, probably no. Each has different needs for storage, collaboration, security, and performances. So this is geodatabase, and we have the file geodatabase, we have the mobile geodatabase, and we have the enterprise geodatabase. So we're going to be looking at them one by one. File geodatabase. The file geodatabase is stored as a folder. So when you create a file geodatabase and you go to the directory to where it is saved, you will realize that the file geodatabase is just like a folder. All right. Now, also one of the things that the file geodatabase does also is that it supports at least from 0 to 1 terabyte. All right. So we're going to look at the key characteristics of a file geodatabase. Now, one, they are stored on your computer. They also support very large data set, limited to like 1 terabyte. They're easy to copy and back up because it's just a folder. So you just copy the folder and you back it up. It does not require a database server and is ideal for individual user and small teams. What are the advantages of file geodatabase? They have fast performance, they are easy to create, they don't need any additional software. It supports domains, supports subtypes, topology, and relationship class. They are excellent for teaching, for research, and most desktop GIS project. The limitation that it's actually not designed for many users editing the same data at the same time. They have limited multi-user editing compared to like enterprise geodatabase. Real-world application of, for example, is that, for example, a master student is conducting a flood suitability analysis for Lokoja. They create a file geodatabase, name it localgeofloat.gdp to store road, to store rivers, to store elevation, land use, and suitability map. Since only one person is working on the project, a file geodatabase is the ideal choice. Number two, the mobile database. The mobile database, basically, geodatabase, is a newer type of geodatabase. It was introduced by the S3 in ArcGIS Pro. It is very unlike the file geodatabase, like I've already said, which stores the data as a folder. But the mobile geodatabase is stored as a single SQLite database file with the extension .geodatabase. So the key characteristics is that it's stored on SQLite, single file format, portable, it supports offline workflow, and is compatible with mobile applications. Advantages are they are very easy to transfer, efficient for mobile data collection, support offline editing, can be used with ArcGIS field maps and other mobile apps. It is not intended for large enterprise environment for limitation now. Then the advances in GIS capability is just very few compared to that of enterprise geodatabase. The real world example, a field survey team collecting the location of damaged building after a flood uses a mobile geodatabase on their tablet. They collect data without internet access and synchronize it later when they return to office. Enterprise geodatabase. The enterprise geodatabase is designed for organizations where many users need to access and edit GIS data simultaneously. It is built on a database management system, DBMS, such as SQL Server, PostgreSQL, Oracle, or SAP HANA. Key characteristics: multi-user editing, centralized storage, high security, versioning, you can version it, and then large-scale data management, support enterprise GIS services. Advantages: hundreds of users can access the same data and edit it simultaneously, has strong security and user permissions, scalable for very large data sets. It supports enterprise applications and web services. The limitation is that it requires database management system. It is very more complex to install and administer, higher cost and maintenance compared to file geodatabase. The real world application is a national mapping agency maintains road, utilities, cadastral parcels, and administrative boundaries for the entire country. Hundreds of GIS professionals edit these data sets daily. A file geodatabase will not be suitable. Instead, they will use an enterprise geodatabase hosted on PostgreSQL or SQL Server. Personal Geodatabase. You may have encountered the personal geodatabase in older projects. What it uses that it uses Microsoft Excel .mdb and have size and functionality limitation between 0 and 2 gig. S3 no longer recommend it for new project, so we'll focus on the 3. we've been talking about. So far, we've learned what. So, comparing this ones we have, this will be the future file geodatabase, mobile geodatabase, and enterprise geodatabase. So, in terms of storage, it's stored on what? Folder.gdb. Mobile geodatabase save it as single SQLite file with this extension .geodatabase. Enterprise geodatabase is a database server, so you see it as database server. Now it is best for what? Individual use. That's file geodatabase for individual use. Mobile geodatabase is best for what? Mobile and offline work, while enterprise is best for organizations. Multi-user editing, yes, but limited. Mobile geodatabase, yes, limited. While enterprise, it is yes. Okay? So requires DBMS. No, for file and mobile, they don't require that. But enterprise requires DBMS. Easy to share. For file geodatabase, it is yes, it's very easy to share. Same thing as mobile geodatabase, but it is no, it's managed centrally in time of enterprise geodatabase. Offline use, yes, for file, excellent for mobile, but possibly or is possible depending on the setup. So with this sheet here, you would be able to understand which one to use at what point and why. Okay? So we have this workflow I want to show you to illustrate what we have on that comparison table. Now, questions you ask yourself, are you working alone? Yes. Go with what? File Geodatabase. You need offline and mobile data collection? Yes. Use mobile geodatabase. You need mini user editing the same data? If yes, enterprise geodatabase. So with this simple analogy, you'll be able to know which to use and when. Thank you.